The flag of Ukraine. Rings a bell, no? Well, blue and yellow are pretty much everywhere right now, so the flag of Ukraine has become one of those things you just know. Then again, one thing's a bit confusing. The flag is extremely simple. Blue stripe, yellow stripe, finished. But if those are the only two elements, what is that? The thing on the flag is called Trizub, Ukrainian for trident. Its history goes back to about the year 1000, when silver and gold coins are minted, carrying the trident, a symbol of the ruler of Kievan Rus, medieval predecessor of Ukraine with the capital Kiev. Except, it's not quite that simple. In the 19th century, people call for an independent Ukrainian state, so the trident is lifted from the shoebox of history and proclaimed as the old new symbol of Ukraine. 1917, the dream of independence finally becomes a reality, and the trident is officially put on the coat of arms of the Ukrainian People's Republic for like 1.5 years. Then Ukraine gets swallowed up by the Soviet Union, staying that way until 1991. When Ukraine's finally spit out again, what might be the thing that's put on its coat of arms? Exactly. Right. What's it doing on the flag though? Good question that. Because there's no official version of the Ukrainian country flag featuring the coat of arms. The single correct version still looks like this. Trident without. Still, every once in a while you can spot a version with trident. For example, at protests, when held in front of the camera, then snatched, resulting in a Russian diplomat getting slapped around, or at a speech of the Ukrainian president. I mean, seeing homemade flags at a protest, no big surprise there. At a diplomatic conference, that's a bit weird, but at a full-scale presidential speech of the most official in the whole country? What go wrong there? The usual setup for a presidential speech looks a bit like this. A lectern, behind it, who'da thunk, the country flag, but there's something else. A piece of cloth with a blue field, yellow trident and yellow leaves around the edge. This is the Ukrainian presidential flag. So that's the country flag and the presidential flag with trident next to each other. That still doesn't explain a country flag trident combination. I've rummaged through the archive for a bit and found that the president appeared with at least 2 different country flag versions plus trident. One, a combination of country flag and coat of arms, in this case with a sleek filter and animated as if waving in the wind. Cool. And 2, a flag that's design-wise nearly identical with the Navy flag of 1918, so country flag plus trident in the upper left corner. But here's the question, why would the president of Ukraine use versions of his country flag that officially don't even exist? Let's step over here for a sec. My thesis: flag alone, general country symbol, flag with trident, much stronger, more ideological symbol, which doesn't just represent Ukraine in general, but specifically its connection to an empire 1000 years in the past. In a time when the sheer existence of Ukraine is at stake, it emphasizes its sovereignty and historical legitimacy. Making sure only formally acknowledged flag designs are used probably isn't a huge priority at the mo. There's one problem though. Ooh, exciting! Ukraine uses the trident to draw a line from itself all the way back to Kievan Rus. What I haven't told you, and that it's not alone. There are 2 other countries also viewing themselves as direct descendants of Kievan Rus. Ever wondered where the names Russia and Belarus come from? The trident is a symbol historically connected not only to Ukraine, but also to those countries facing it on the battlefield.